Welcome to aehelp.com's IELTS test preparation videos. You will now see speaking interviews with Band 8.5 and Band 9 candidates that use high-level vocabulary, expressions, and idiomatic language. You will see the definitions included in this video. As well, I will give you tips on how you can learn these and use them effectively in your next IELTS exam. Now watch and learn. What do you like about your home?
I like that my home is spacious and is conveniently located, just minutes walks from shops and restaurants.
What do you like about your work or school?
I like that I get to interact with a lot of different people at my workplace. I'm quite social, so this keeps life interesting.
And how will you go back home?
I will go home the same way, except that I'm going to have a pit stop at my friend Jessica's house on the way.
Let's talk about sleep. How many hours do you sleep in a day?
I get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day, usually from 11 p.m. until 7 a.m. I find this amount is the right amount to give me a full charge for the next day.
Are there any colors that you do not like?
Yes, I'm not particularly a big fan of gray because I find it bland and boring. Often when I buy shirts or choosing decorations, I will try to avoid this color.
What are difficulties of working or studying at home?
One of the biggest challenges are distractions. At times, friends will knock or call unexpectedly, and at other times, I'm just itching to take a break and watch a show. Also, it is sometimes annoying that I cannot contact my colleagues as quickly as in the office to get assistance.
What do you use your table for?
Well, if I'm thinking of my table in my bedroom, I use it for studying and working. I'm learning English and also I do graphic design, so I use this table for these purposes mostly. Yesterday, I was burning the midnight oil, getting ready for this exam.
What helps you to sleep better?
When I get fresh air and exercise and eat some good food, I sleep like a baby. I went for a big hike in the forest last Tuesday, and when I hit the hay, I was out like a light.
How do you feel when you do not get enough sleep?
Like most people, I feel quite grumpy. When I'm low on sleep, I get cranky and I'm irritable. My attention span is low and I tend to snap at people. So it's definitely better for me to get a full night's rest.
Have you ever had difficulty sleeping, and if yes, why?
Yes, I have. I've especially had difficulty getting shut-eye when I have some important and stressful event the next day, such as this IELTS exam. My mind tends to race thinking about the upcoming events of next day. Fortunately, if I go for a hike and exercise, that helps.
If you could learn to make any dish, what would it be?
That's an interesting question. Allow me a moment. Well, I'm really into Indian cuisine as well. So it would be great to learn how to make a delicious chicken vindaloo. If made right, I think it's just superb.
In order to master these idioms, expressions, and vocabulary, you need to practice with a native English-speaking professional. And you can do just that with Lingoda. You can now take 3 months of intensive English practice with Lingoda's Sprint event. Upon successful completion, you will get 100% cash back. Now that's a great deal. I have been working with Lingoda for over 2 years, and they are amazing at helping students achieve their goals so that they can be successful in school, work, and immigration. More than 40,000 students have participated in past Lingoda Sprint events, and they are now living better lives because of it. I'm always so happy to hear about their success stories. I have been using Lingoda to learn Spanish, and so far I'm loving it. The class sizes are small, usually only 3 to 4 students per class, so I get lots of attention and time to speak. Lingoda is the #1 trusted language school in Europe with the German stamp of quality and with affordable prices. You get to learn with native speaking tutors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with proven materials and curriculum that are effective for you to improve quickly. The next Lingoda Sprint event starts April 28th, but hurry up because registration ends April 16th. You have to sign up before then and spaces are limited. When you sign up for the Super Sprint event, you need to attend 30 classes per month, 1 hour for each class for 3 months, and upon successful completion, Lingoda will give you 100% cash back, even on your deposit. Or you can sign up for the Sprint event. That's 15 classes per month, 1 hour for each class for 3 months, and Lingoda will refund 50% of your fees upon successful completion, including your registration fee. And don't worry, Lingoda has even given us a discount on your registration fee. You can use this code to save 10 euros. Also in the video description. Just click on the link below. The Lingoda Language Sprint event has been running for over 3 years and is a proven concept by many successful students all around the world. Read more of their inspiring journeys by visiting Student Stories on Lingoda's Instagram page. Join Lingoda today. Now, let's continue with part 2 of idioms, phrasal verbs, and vocabulary to get those high band scores on your next IELTS exam. Yumi, your 1-minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
In my second year of university, I was on a debate team with 2 of my classmates, Yuki and Hira. In the end, we were bronze medalists and 3rd position out of 12 different teams. We are really happy with the result, but of course deep in our heart, we had wished we won gold.
My brother and sister and we've been feeling a bit estranged from one another since moving away from home, as we are all busy with our jobs and daily social lives. So we take turns in choosing social games like Monopoly and Charades, and whoever's turn it is to choose a game is also the host. I think this way has helped us to release some stress and also to become closer to each other. This way as well, we have rekindled on our relationship with each other, and I feel as close as ever to my siblings.
Tala, your 1-minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
One of my prized possessions that reminds me of my trip to Hoi An, Vietnam is my beautiful silk scarf that I bought when I visited there in the summer of 2017. There are many docks, merchants, and lots of delicious local food. It can get quite noisy with the tourists and the merchants, but there is definitely a special kind of energy in the air.
Rihanna, your 1-minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
Recently, I have been considering learning to play chess in order to improve my thinking and mind. Of course, chess is one of the oldest board games, which requires a lot of calculation and strategic planning.
Everett, your 1-minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
One idea that I have thought of to make the planet a better place is to advocate for international clean energy regulations, which people has to follow. With 8 billion people on Earth, I believe it is gross negligence to overlook this issue. In fact, such regulation would be cost efficient for people and society in the long run, so money really shouldn't be an excuse.
Let's talk about relationships. What is important to maintain a healthy relationship with others?
I think that both respect and time are very important to maintain a healthy relationship. I mean, as I mentioned just now, by meeting with my siblings on games night, we earn greater respect for one another.
Has this changed from previous generations? If yes, how?
I don't really think that this is at all different from my parents' or grandparents' time, as they also needed mutual respect and quality time for good relationships.
Why do people desire to have strong relationships with certain people in their lives?
I think that most people are connected by blood, like with me and Ahmed and Noura. I think this elicits an innate feeling of belonging. So you earn greater respect from one another when spending more time on face-to-face interactions. Also, I think many people, they meet, fall in love, and they build families.
Is this true for everyone?
I like to believe that this holds true for most humans, as we are social by nature. But there is as well people who don't require that much companionship, as they are more antisocial.
Do you still keep in touch with Hiro and Yuki?
Yes, I contact them a couple times in a year through social media, especially on Facebook. We don't get to hang out in person anymore as they move to other cities, but we do share our thoughts and recent life change, especially when there's some big news like Hiro landing his dream job working in HR last year in Kirin Company.
Let's talk more about exercising the mind. What are different ways that people keep their minds in good health?
As I said, like chess, strategy games are a good way to keep the mind fit. Also, learning languages has been shown to be very good for long mental health. And I think that physical exercise is also very important. After all, the brain is a biological machine.
Let's talk about souvenirs. What are common souvenirs found at most tourist destinations?
I think that most popular souvenirs that people see at touristy places are clothes like t-shirts, fridge magnets, and other trinkets like keychains. I saw a lot of these in Vietnam.
Some souvenirs are very expensive, while many are quite cheap. What is usually the difference between these items?
I think the difference between pricey keepsakes and cheaper ones are authenticity and quality.
What should people be careful about when they are purchasing gifts during their travels?
I think that people should always make sure that they are not being ripped off. So they should always bargain.
Let's talk about helping the planet. What are everyday actions that people can do to help Mother Earth?
I think aside from paying attention to the products people buy, people must also conserve drinking water, reuse and recycle as much as possible.
Let's talk about leadership. What are important characteristics for leaders to be successful managing a team?
I think two of the most important skills for a leader are communication and confidence. It's really important for the team to be clear on expectation and tasks, and they must believe in their goals. These are achieved through confident leaders who convey their messages accurately.
What improvements in the education system could improve the thinking of students?
I think that a greater emphasis on critical thinking instead of rote memory would be a big positive for school curricula.
What are some of the most important social responsibilities that people need to pay careful attention to?
Aside from protecting nature, people should also pay attention to create a safe and enjoyable environment for one another. A good representation on that is a COVID situation now, where people must be diligent to avoid spreading the virus, especially to the elderly.
What are some of the common difficulties that leaders often need to cope with?
I think there are unexpected challenges and conflicts among the members in the groups are the most frequent type of challenges the leader must be able to navigate well for successful projects.
Fantastic! You have now seen several students using different vocabulary to get those higher band scores. I want to tell you two important pieces of information. One, how to learn this kind of vocabulary, idioms, expressions effectively, and two, how to use them effectively in your next exam so that you too can get high band scores. All right, let's talk about learning vocabulary. In order to truly learn vocabulary so that you can clearly understand it in conversation and so that you can clearly use it in communication, you need to follow three important steps. Number one, write out the definition of the word. Number two, create an example sentence. Number three, paraphrase your sentence. Now, here are a few more tips when you are writing your example sentence. First, make it a compound sentence. Make it a complex sentence. Second, make the sentence interesting. Third, include yourself into the sentence so that it becomes personal, so that your brain holds on to this information. Take a look at this example. My second point is to use vocabulary expressions and especially idioms effectively in your speaking interview so that they help to increase your score and not decrease your score. This means using idioms naturally. Don't force idioms just so that you use them. Only use them when they fit the context of your communication. Also, stay away from overly complicated idioms, like don't throw bricks when you live in a glass house. Instead, it's better to stick to just shorter idioms, like the idioms that you saw in these examples, 2 to 3 word idioms. I live in the heart of London. These are also considered natural idiomatic expressions and will help you to boost your score without creating confusion. Be sure to practice these, and good luck the next time you sit your IELTS exam. To see many more video lessons like this one, for a fully interactive course for your mobile and computer, as well as over 100 hours of video lessons and original practice exams, visit and join our premium package at aehelp.com. It's a one-time payment for lifetime access. Begin learning for success today. Subscribe to our channel. Click over here. Watch another video. Click right up here. And click our IELTS Hero to join our premium package and get access to all of our videos, practice exams, and a fully interactive course.